Inches, they run the football, great blocking. Nice juke, bounces to the outside. He's got a couple of defenders to beat, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Sid got a look into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Go for one.
Setting up blitz, pressure's getting there. Shoots one down the field. Last time this pays off, and it pays off again. A touchdown down the field, 68 yards. As Jubal still on his feet, and he gets in the end zone for a touchdown. What a run by Trey.
Oh boy, big space, and there goes Benedito. Sideline, he's not going to be caught. 10-5 touchdown, Red Dragons. It's opening up here, baby.
2nd and 8. Jackson getting loose. Throwing while on the move. Got a guy wide open, and it's going to be a touchdown. Oh my God. What a throw. Only Jabri Jackson. What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here. It is week 15 in the RFL, and we've got Thursday night action as the San Antonio Dreadnoughts host the Sacramento Miners. This is a battle for the ARC South. Winner will lead the division. This is a huge game. Only 3 more weeks left. That's including this week. For the regular season, man, the playoffs is literally right around the corner. This is a huge game. It's a huge reason why we changed up our schedules for this week and, of course, the rest of the weeks for this season to put the big primetime games such as this, in these primetime moments where me and Rob will get to call them, man. San Antonio Dreadnoughts, man, they've been flying high even after the injury. And look at this. There's a team that's already clinched a playoff spot, and that's the Aviators, sitting at 12-1, number 1 team in the RFL. We got to put out some graphics about that. I've had a busy week, I'm not going to lie, so I haven't been able to get to that, but I'll try my best to get what I can to get those graphics out for the guys who make the playoffs on our social media. But hey, man, if this is your first time watching the RFL, you're in for a treat. This is going to make for a great game. The ARC South hangs in the balance here. Let's see how things play out. Miners kicking this one off to the Dreadnoughts as this one is off the tee and will be fielded about 2 yards deep into the end zone. Here goes Ryan Brankler out to the 24-yard line, and we'll get our first look at this high-powered Dreadnoughts offense led by free agent veteran, 35 years old, John Copeland, filling in for Matt Jones, 959 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, only 1 interception since stepping in. He is filled in a huge way for the Dreadnoughts, and he's brought alive the monster outside, as you see at the top of the screen, all by himself. Cameron Jones, a guy who couldn't even get 100 yards in a game with Matt Jones. He's just barely, oh, what a catch over the middle there by Amari Fort. That's going to be a nice grab. He's been instrumental for this offense, 685 yards and 5 touchdowns on the season for him. But as I was talking about with Cam Jones literally 103 yards away from a 1,000-yard season, something he hasn't had since his rookie year. Play action, there goes a throw over the middle once again on the money. Nice strike. This time it's going to be Malcolm Buchanan up to the 46. And this is one area that can really catch you off guard when trying to slow down the San Antonio Dreadnoughts offense. They're just well-rounded everywhere. You can't just look at Cam Jones. These guys have been able to be successful through the air at times with Matt Jones without even throwing to their top flight wide receiver. Now that he's a threat, you've got to worry about Cam Jones, Malcolm Buchanan, the tight end Amari Fort, Leffy Wimper, Mike Mart. All of their weapons are lethal. Here goes a throw over the middle. Great pressure as that'll force an incompletion and bring up second down. Let's go ahead and get a look at the inactives here today. A.J. Pestock out for the remainder of the season due to ribs. And we saw Victor Middleton had some big catches a few weeks ago and got out that very same game. Will be missing as well. 2nd and 10. Here goes a throw. That's going to be caught. Mike Mart. And he's really came onto the scene as of late. Last week had himself a breakout game. He'll get up to the 38-yard line. The Dreadnoughts are moving. 3rd and 2. What's key for the Miners, they got to get some pass rush and generate it quickly. If not, ooh, big hit. This is going to be happening all day. This San Antonio crowd is rallying behind their team, of course, cheering them on. And you definitely do not want to catch the San Antonio Dreadnoughts at their greatest. And right now, John Copeland, he's in his rhythm as he's been since stepping in, dropping off dimes, making great reads. Going to spread out the field here. Watch out for Cam Jones here in the slot. John Copeland getting pressured there. That's still going to be passed out and caught by Cam Jones. His first catch of the day. 5 of 6 as John Copeland was looking for a late hit penalty, but that looked like it was on time for me. And refs are going to agree as well. Nice catch on the sidelines there. 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 5 here for the Dreadnoughts. And Copeland going to look to throw. It's the drag up the field. Amari Fort's got the first down. They continue to move on this Sacramento defense. Last time these guys met was back in week 4, where the Dreadnoughts were able to put a beating on them. Won by 17 points. Final score of that one at the time with Matt Jones was 38-21. And of course, the Miners looking to change that outcome here this week. But a strong start here on this offensive drive to start the game for the Dreadnoughts. Here goes John Copeland on 2nd and 8. And he's going to throw this one away. Looked like he could have fit that one in there to Fort to at least get a few yards on the play. Instead, out of bounds, 3rd and 8. And Copeland getting some pressure. Going to throw this one into the flats. Demetrius George, too much speed. Going to lead him out of bounds at the 15. So even though it was a bending moment for the defense, they did not break. That's a great stand in the red zone. They'll hold the Dreadnoughts to 3 points. And here goes number 3. Looking to tack on those points, and it is good. Easy chip shot. 3-0 is the score here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome here to Alamo Field. Dreadnoughts right now with the lead. Their defense looking to try to get things started here as they'll kick this one off for the first time today to the Miners. They'll take this one out of the end zone and will be brought down at the 20. Great job by the special teams. Chumlee going to make his way out onto the field here, leading this Miners offense. Had himself a nice showing last week in a victory, much needed. 23 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 3,330 passing yards for Chumlee. Guys already know they got a couple of names for this guy. It's either Chumlee or Bumlee. Which one is he going to be here today? We'll have to find out. He's been a great quarterback, though, as of lately. Here he is going to line up on center. As they'll run this one to the outside. Damani Manuel is off to the races, and there is nobody there. See you later, bye. That is a touchdown, the very first play, and the Miners are on the board after an 80-yard touchdown by Damani Manuel. Wow, where was the defense on this play here? Everyone just got absolutely washed. Safety nowhere to be found, and He gets all the way to the house untouched. What a statement, the very first play. 80 yards to start this game for Manuel. And that immediately just deads all the momentum fired up there on that opening drive for the Dreadnoughts as the Sacramento Miners were able to come out and do better. 7-0 on just one play is the score here. The tide has changed quickly. We'll take this one from the 3. Ryan Brinkler's got a couple of blocks out there in front of him. He's breaking off of tackles, but will be wrestled down by Greg Davidson on special teams down at the 26. Make sure you guys tune in 8 p.m. Eastern. We got ourselves another Week 15 game as we have another big matchup. Like I said, all the matchups are going to be huge. You guys want to tune in from here on out. These are make and break moments for the playoffs here. The Brooklyn Barons are going to be in London taking on the Hot Monarchs. Another 9-4 versus 10-3 matchup such as we got here at the Alamo Field. As the Dreadnoughts find themselves down by 4, Copeland, immediate pressure, throws, intercepted. Going to be picked off by Jason DePape to the end zone. 2 back-to-back touchdowns, one on offense, the other on defense, and the Miners come out hot. Wow. That is John Copeland's second interception on the season, and this is going to really hurt the Dreadnoughts. Trying to squeeze that one in to Cam Jones. Jason DePape, I mean, he really wasn't too much of a factor when he used to be on the London Black Knights. Saw him get beat quite a bit of times. Got beat quite a bit of times also this season for the Miners, but, man, he's been very active in interceptions and pass deflections this year. Miners using them well. The extra points up, and it's good, and the Miners lead it by 11, 14-3 is the score. Sacramento is in the building. Definitely not the start that the Dreadnoughts were expecting after the opening drive. And they'll take this one from the 1. And he'll power his way up forward to the 25. Well, let's see, can the San Antonio Dreadnoughts have themselves a Columbus Aviators moment from a week ago? We saw the Aviators come out in rough fashion similar to this, and they were able to rally back. We'll have to see if John Copeland has what it takes to do the same. Of course, that was a 14-point deficit. This is 11, so it's definitely manageable, and it's not like they're out the game yet. Still a lot of football left to play. Setting up the screen, and that's going to have to be thrown away. No clear exit for Demetrius George. That's one thing this Miners defense has been really great at this year, is generating pressure. And there goes Antonio Griggs getting there. Nice delivery out to Mike Mart. Last chance going to wrestle him down at the 33. And that is a crazy spot. And here goes a first down run, it seems. Maybe short, but that's going to be Javonte Gilliam's first carry of the day, and it will be a first down. Burley, other teammates celebrating there on that one, but they just did not get there in enough time. It's just a straight up dive up the middle, and if I'm the Dreadnoughts, I say, yeah, get that running game going. Set up the screen. The screen didn't work out for them, of course, on the last play, but they've been the king of the screens this season. And you know they're going to look to try to find some type of way to work that into the offensive game plan here today. The run game's got to set some things up. Here goes a nice catch over the middle. Trying to put on a move. He's quickly going to be brought down by Stokes and Burley. Still a nice gain on first down. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. High snap, draw play, and he cannot get by this defensive line. That's going to be Rich Barnett and the rookie, Dominic Moore, holding that to a loss of a yard on the play. Trips to the right side. John Copeland looking to try to get the first down. There's pressure wide open. He's got the first. That's Mike Mart, rotating him in ever since the explosive game he had from a week ago, as I mentioned. Nice delivery off the slant across the middle of the field there. So this is kind of what you want to do when you're facing up against a defense that's as talented as the Miners. I mean, this is a solid unit. against the pass. The main reason why is that pass rush, like I said earlier, has been really great in football games, getting pressure to quarterbacks. And they just got to find ways to make plays, and here goes a huge one over the top of the defense. Touchdown saving tackle by Derek Oliveros, but that is Malcolm Buchanan down to the 4-yard line after an absolute dot was dropped off by John Copeland. What a throw this was. Look at this. He's got Jason DePape. I was just talking about Jason DePape getting beat at time to time. You definitely can see it. He's been better here with the Miners, but you still see him getting beat on plays like that and absolutely gets cooked there. First and goal, I formation. Javonte Gilliam to the end zone. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. They will cut into this lead. That is going to be the first touchdown for them today. And Gilliam has his 11th rushing touchdown of the season. Javonte Gilliam has eclipsed over 800 yards rushing this season. Even though he's been splitting carries with these backs here in San Antonio, he is still on pace to possibly break over 1,000 yards this season. Something he's done every single year as a San Antonio Dreadnought. How impressive would that be if he could get it done after splitting the amount of carries that he has already this season? This guy's just been an absolute beast. The extra point's up, it's good, and we got ourselves a 14-10 ball game. Hey man, shout out to the RFL community. Appreciate you guys checking out the RFL. This is your first time checking out the Relocation Football League. Visit our website to learn more about the RFL at relocationfootballleague.com. Also, check out our social media platforms. We've got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as you can see there, the bottom left sides of the screen. I'll keep that pop up to run again, but hey, become part of the RFL community today. That's going to be Parsons getting up to the 25-yard line. He had a kick return for a touchdown last week that was very instrumental in their game over the Huskies. And now we've got Chumlee coming back out onto the field. This is a crucial game. This is what you expect in these division rivalries in the RFL. I mean, there hasn't been a rivalry, in my opinion, this season that has not disappointed. Here goes a throw into the flats. That's going to be caught by Drew Wilkerson. This will be brought down after a gain of a yard, they'll say. 2nd and 9. There's nothing open there. Good read, just finding something in hopes of a big play. That's a great job by Antonio Kellum getting out there and wrapping up the big tight end for a short gain. Now they'll come out here in the offset I formation. Tight end off the line as they'll look to pass again. Throws. That's going to be broken up, trying to squeeze it in to Buck Aldridge. Trey Sinclair all over that in one area that's going to be tough for the Miners. You're facing the #1 pass defense in the league, and they have proven that week in and week out, especially with interceptions. Last week they had 3, and that's going to be an incompletion over the middle to bring up 4th down. So the Miners going to punt this one away. And Demetrius George, nasty spin move, another move, and cuts up the field, losing himself yardage there. Got shifty, made some guys miss. That's impressive, but they'll have it out to the 29. Not bad field position here for the offense. Probably could have got more, though, had he been able to cut up the field. John Copeland, after a fantastic drive and some big pass plays, he'll come out here in the shotgun. At the linebackers standing up off the edges, they'll send him. Here goes a run, though. Javonte Gilliam will fight his way forward to the 31-yard line. Gain of 2 will bring up a 2nd and 8. Got trips with the tight end off the line of scrimmage to the right side. And another run, Javonte Gilliam. Another powerful run up the middle. He'll get to the 37. A yard short from the first down. Got 3 guys in the backfield here with Copeland. They'll run again. 3 straight run plays. And I think he might be stopped short. No, they'll give him the first down. Javonte Gilliam just getting that one. That is a big-time tackle made right there. It's a little bit too late. Pushing him backwards, though. Here goes another look at it. Big number 51, Luke Stokes, picking up the back off his feet. It's been a very interesting first quarter 24 points scored already between the two. Here goes a run. Demetrius George trying to put on a move and gets leveled. That's the second hit by Luke Stokes. It comes in big time, only a 2-yard gain. Shout out to the Legion of Gaming. Jacob McCall in the chat, $9.99 donation. Says shout out to the RFL family for helping me through work all season long. Hashtag RFL fam, hashtag Roll Tide. Appreciate it, my guy. Let's get hashtag Reload Gang in the chat. And here goes a sack as he'll be brought down. That is Luke Stokes with 3 incredible plays on the defensive side of the ball. Another look at this. Look, he just rushes right through, splits the lineman, and Aiden Mahill just stuck on who to block. You got to pick one. Picks the wrong one. Doesn't actually get either and gives up a huge sack right there. Now the San Antonio Dreadnoughts facing a 3rd and 16. John Copeland down the field. Incomplete. I think that's going to be pass interference. And it is on the defense. An automatic first down. Last chance. A little bit too aggressive and physical there at the point of attack. Maybe a little bit too early, which is why the penalty was called. 1st and 10. Here goes a throw into the flats. Demetrius George. Pretty much like a screenplay there. So he'll get up to the field to the 42. And he's lived off of those plays the entire season. They love getting Demetrius George the football in the open space because he's very dynamic and dangerous with the ball in his hands. Coach Frankie J likes to call him the ghost, as he gets ghosted on those screenplays. It can be from 0 to 100 real quick in an instant up the field. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter here of play. The San Antonio Dreadnoughts trailing by 4 but are marching down the field. 14-10 is the score. Copeland going to look to throw here. And that's back to Demetrius. He'll get up the field. Looks like he'll lose a yard on the play. So instead of a 1-yard gain or anything, they'll lose one. It's 3rd and 8. Heavy pressure. Throws it deep down the field. Tries to haul it in with one hand. There goes Jason DePate. Teams like to try him deep because sometimes he gets smoked. But he was prepared that time. The Miners will get the stop. Dreadnoughts punting this one. Looks like inside the 10. They'll say outside, just barely at the 12. That's a good punt right there by Palmer. So back out comes Chum Lee and the gang on the offensive side of the ball here for Coach Dunn's Miners. They hold a 4-point lead, but of course no lead is safe when it's within 1 possession in the RFL. Sometimes not even within 2 possessions. We've seen so many crazy games in the league. This has been a great one so far. Can't wait to see how this one turns out in the end. Chum Lee going to hit the drag here. Up the field. That's a nice gain after the catch there. That's Cunningham muscling his way up to the 28.
Clean the house, baby.
70 overall star tight end Reggie Cunningham coming across the field here on the drag. You can see him on the line. Looks like a little bit of pressure was sent. One linebacker sent from the left side, had a free access. No one able to pick him up there. Chum Lee quickly getting the ball out of his hands. And there goes Cunningham. Nice read. Working on Jordan Cohen there. The safety. And this is a defense you really don't want to take too many shots down the field. They live for those deep balls. Here goes a handoff. Damani Manuel, only his 2nd carry of the day. His first went 80 yards to the house for a touchdown. And his 2nd going for a nice 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Play action. Chum Lee, he's got time, throws, that's a wide open Jai Wusu who gets leveled on the play, holds on to the football. That's a 29-yard gain. First down, Miners. And we are in a fight we are seeing right now. It's nothing like it in the RFL, man. Division games are awesome. And we got another great division game here at Alamo Field in San Antonio, Texas. Dreadnoughts not playing around, neither are the Miners. Right now, looking to pull off, I'd say, an upset over the San Antonio Dreadnoughts as they'll run this one up the middle. There's a flag on the play. And that's going to be against the offense. Can't have these mistakes in this game. Calvin Gross, the center, called for a holding. Now pushing back 10 yards at the spot of the foul as there'll be a 1st and 17. Here goes a run. Damani Manuel with a mean stiff arm, almost breaking free as he gets to the 36-yard line. 7 yards away from 100 yards rushing, and he's only ran the ball 3 times. Back on the ground. And he'll get a yard this time. It's a big 3rd down. Questionable for field goal range. It'll be a 52-yarder if they don't get any yards. If they don't get the 1st down, they're at least looking to get a few yards here to set up their kicker. There goes a shot down the field. That's not catchable. Out of bounds. And they won't kick it. They don't think their kicker has what it takes to hit it from that distance. So they punt it. Great defense by the Dreadnoughts once again. And the offense will get started at the 20. Such huge games up to this point, man. We've been saying this since week 13 a few weeks ago. And, man, the playoffs in the RFL is almost here, guys. This has been a fantastic start to week 15. Still a few more weeks left to go. Ryan Brankler breaks the 1st tackle. Won't break the next, but he'll at least get something out of the play. So they'll say a gain of 3. Make sure you tune in. I forgot to change the time of the Barons and Monarchs game. They were supposed to be following this one. It's not 1 p.m. because he had to change things around. They'll be following this one at 8 p.m. So make sure you guys tune into that. I'll show up that schedule for the rest of the games later on as the game progresses. But 2nd and 7. There goes a throw. John Copeland almost throwing a 2nd interception. Jason DePate all over Cam Jones once again. I think that was dropped out of the hands of Cam Jones, though. Here goes a shot down the field. Back to Jones. It's caught, but out of bounds. Great defense. Quick 3 and out by Sacramento as they'll punt it away. Defense is already finding the right adjustments to make, and good return there. Gets it up to the 45-yard line. Parsons has been one heck of a kick returner. I think he might be a front runner for special teams and kick returns for the Pro Bowl. He's got 2 kick return touchdowns this season. Most out of any kick returner in the RFL. Offset I formation. And here goes Damani Manuel. Plugged up by the defense. No gain on the play. Back to Manuel, and Manuel trying to get what he can. That's about 3 yards. 3rd and 7. Play action, Chumlee. He's got good protection. It's starting to expire as he'll throw this one out of bounds again. These defenses starting to catch fire and catch on to the play calling of the opposing offenses as they'll punt this one. Angling towards the left sideline, out of bounds at the 24. Pretty good punt there by Brian. And John Copeland in the offense back out onto the field. Someone looking to try to break into the defense and get some points. Started out great for him, but defense getting stronger. Still a lot of football left to go. 7 minutes and 27 seconds and counting after the snap. Here goes Copeland over the middle, hits the drag, and that's going to be a 1st down, I believe, by Reggie Wilson. They'll give it to him. Nice stretch out. Really good extension. Strong formation to the right as they'll line up in the I. And here goes a run. Gilliam trying to spin through the traffic. Still a nice gain. He'll get to the 38 for a gain of 4. They'll come out here in the empty. Copeland immediately pressured and immediately has to throw the ball away. 3rd and 6. And that's going to be an off-target throw, incomplete. Really didn't give his receiver a chance there to see if he could catch it. It's airtight coverage. And once again, San Antonio punting it away. Defense is stalemating hard right now. Offset I formation. Got the fullback Brian Weaver in. He'll block and will try to get to the outside there on the run, but great defense. Daniel Horton able to wrestle him down. No gain. Picked up out of free agency. He was a former Bulldog. Started off with the Oklahoma City Bisons. Traded to the Bulldogs. Got released and found himself a home here on this Dreadnoughts defense. There goes pressure. That's going to force the throw, out of bounds. 3rd and 10. How about these defenses right now? Not bending at all. There goes a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Another stop. And not going to be able to get through the 2 defenders there. Demetrius George, no yards on that one. San Antonio Dreadnoughts. This is a team really great at running the football, ranked 3rd in the conference file. They average 144 yards per game. I think they need to mix in the run a little bit if they want to try to break down this defense. There goes a nice connection. Cam Jones, that's only his 2nd catch, had a couple of opportunities, but the defense has been tough on him. There goes Demetrius George trying to hit the spin move. Not going to shake the tackle of Luke Stokes there. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Copeland over the middle, a laser for the first down. Mike Martz to the 38. See this Dreadnoughts defense talking things over on the sidelines, looking to keep up their performance. And so are the Miners, looking to try to get the Dreadnoughts off the field offensively without points. Play action. Copeland, shot to the end zone. It's caught, but they say he did not get both feet in bounds, so it's 2nd and 10. Still trying to take those shots to KJ. They've been playing really well on him. Play action, throw over the middle, spoke too soon, and there he goes for a 1st and goal. And he was just wide open across the middle of the field. 28 yards gained on that one. And a nice dart, delivered there by John Copeland. 2 back-to-back play action passes. He puts that one right on the numbers. So they're in scoring range. Can they get 6 though? To the end zone, touchdown, Dreadnoughts, Mike Mark. And the San Antonio Dreadnoughts will once again take the lead. Fans amped up there on the sidelines, beautiful drive, and John Copeland, it's his first passing touchdown of the game, 8th of the season. How about this Mike Mark kid? He's been pretty good these last few weeks. And the extra point is good. 17-14 is the score. They go 61 yards in 6 plays. Phenomenal game, and like I said, much like the Aviators last week in their struggles at the start of the game, looks like the Dreadnoughts are bouncing back after a rough start. Get this one from about the 1. And up to the 26-yard line. Miners now find themselves trailing. And this is when you really get to see what a team is made of. When you're in the face of adversity like this, how will you respond? Can Chumlee and this offense get things going? And can they finally get on the board? Something they haven't done in quite some time. Has really struggled to move the ball on this Dreadnoughts defense as of lately. They're going to look to pass here, playing into the strength of this defense as we'll get a nice pass out though. First down and then some. Jimmy Bean up the field. And the rookie out of Washington going to get all the way to the 48 across midfield. What a factor he's been for this offense this season since they moved him up to the starting tight end. Shout out to Alvin Mack here in the chat. Says Mack Attack coming soon. To the Baylor gang. He's got in the chat. Appreciate the $5 donation, my guy. Let's get those hashtag reload gangs going in the chat. And you can see Jimmy Bean, he was a special tight end to watch in the first ever college series playing for the Washington Huskies. And he's definitely lived up to expectations. I think he's exceeded them, honestly, in his first year here as a Sacramento Miner. Looking to throw. Great pressure is going to force him to toss this one out of bounds. Incomplete. It's been a fantastic game so far. 31 total points scored. Chumlee, another completion. Dariantre Machiavelli out of bounds at the 43. Big third down. Spread bunt formation to the right side. Chumlee pressured. Goes over the middle again. Oh my goodness, what a hit stick that was from Javonte Ruff. Still going to be held on to though. What a play. Play action. Shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. And Javonte Ruff, he's been one heavy hitter for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. Bunch once again to the right side. Chumlee hits the drag. And Damani Manuel, is he stopped short? He's close. Yep, that's what it will be. Close. Inches on third down. They'll come out here, 5 wide empty set. Looking to try to get a quick strike, it seems, and that's going to be a throwaway. So what do you do in this situation? They're going to go for it. Sacramento Miners going to be aggressive here. They could kick the field goal to tie, but inches away, why not? Here goes the run. Damani Manuel, stiff arm, first down. Miners.
Big play! Big play!
Big time aggressive play right there by Coach Dunn. Miners marching down the field. Chumlee in the flats, gets up the field, speed, and he's out of bounds at the 2. Dariantre Machiavelli is just about the definition of speed. This guy can burn just about anyone if you give him a head start. And even if you don't give him a head start, he's just so fast he can just blow by you in an instant. But look at this. A lot of separation on that out route. Absolutely cooks Joyner, it seems, there on that route. And Joyner just able to get back to him. First and goal at the 2. Less than a minute to go. I say hand this one off to Damani Manuel. And they're going to spread him out. Get ready for a pass. Oh, man, everyone's open. And it's caught. Is it a touchdown? No, there's a flag. This looks like roughing the passer. So either way, if it doesn't count for a touchdown, which it doesn't, that's going to be an automatic first down again, this time at the 1. And that's on Joey Mack, the free agent pickup that they got. First and goal, bunch to the right side. Chumlee wide open into the flats. That's Jimmy Bean. Touchdown Miners, and they will take the lead. What a game. This game has been nothing short of outstanding and has lived up to the definition of late season games and play in the RFL. This is crunch time. You've got to win out these games. There's nothing like these games at the end of the season that's really going to help make or break your chance of making it to the postseason. And here goes the extra point. And it is good. 21-17 is the score. They go 75 yards in 10 plays. Jimmy Bean recording his 5th receiving touchdown this season. And here goes a return from the end zone. Ryan Brinkler just getting to the 20. We'll get a look at John Copeland trotting out onto the football field once again. He's been great despite the interception that went to the house for a pick six. He's been dotting up this defense, makes some really good throws, as you can see right here, hitting Cam Jones as usual, who's just been his go-to guy. He capped it off with his first touchdown right there on that last possession to Mike Martin. Got some pressure, looks like, coming from this right side. They'll send the safety. Derek Oliveros picked up well by the tackle. Hits the drag. That's Mike Martin down at the 27. And they're going to hurry up here. Audible being called by Copeland. Less than 20 seconds to go. I guess trying to see if they can get a big shot play over the middle of the field, which they got. Cam Jones. They'll burn a timeout. 12 seconds remaining. Copeland, sidelines, catch going to be made, a few yards, only 8 seconds. So maybe they could get 2 plays off. Yeah, huge play down the field, quick timeout can get them in field goal range. They can at least get within 1 point, so see if they can at least do that. Looks like they're just running slants here. That's not going to happen. If they're going to call another play trying to take a shot down the field, you can definitely expect a Hail Mary, which has surprisingly been somewhat effective this season. A few weeks ago, saw a couple of Hail Marys work out for touchdowns in big games. And so, wouldn't be shocked if they go for one here. Looks like they got 4 receivers spread out wide, so they might go with the Hail Mary shot. And everyone's going deep. Hit as he throws. That's going to be short. Incomplete. And the end of the first half of play. What a first half this was. This is a battle for the ARC South. 2 teams, both in the same division, and the Sacramento Miners, they have come ready to play. And they're looking to beat down and get their revenge here on the Dreadnoughts. Doing well so far. If you are new to Relocation Football League, want to learn more about the RFL, hey, check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. You can start your journey to become a player in the RFL draft. Trying to see if you can be that next star in the league. Got to start in college and make your way up. Of course, whole process. But you also got to be a dedicated member, able to show up, check in. If you can't, do not apply to be a player. I'm going to be making cuts later tonight. I'm going to be getting with Bill, because we want to tally up the guys who missed, so we can cut out and put another list out there for you guys on who is here and who's not for the check-ins, so we can drop that list and get guys moving around where they need to go. But if you're looking to be a part of the RFL, start your journey to the league today, and you're going to be able to show up to games, go ahead and visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com. Fill out a player application today, one-time fee of $5. And you're all set to go for this late August or early September, whichever time that we get that going. Of course, that information will be announced during that time. We bring you back out onto the field here at Alamo Field as the San Antonio Dreadnoughts are trailing at home. The Sacramento Miners going to get the football to start down the middle of the field. Parsons, man, dangerous kick returner. He gets this one up to the 33-yard line. As I mentioned, 2 kick return touchdowns this season for him, most in the RFL. Once you see a seam or a lane like that for him, got to hold your breath for a few seconds. But here goes Chum Lee, looking to create more separation in this game. They scored 21 points in their last outing, but ended up losing their last game against the Dreadnoughts, as I mentioned earlier. Ooh, what a stiff arm. Almost getting by. They lost 38-21. Monty Manuel's been running with aggression. That's a 6-yard gain. That's also going to put him north of 100 yards rushing today. And it's going to get this one out to the Monty Manuel in the flats, breaking a tackle. That's a great tackle by Sinclair just to keep him short by a yard. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the RFL to help out the channel. Let's grow this RFL community. Become part of the RFL community today. And another great run. This one close to midfield for Manuel. Monty Manuel has been, I have to say, a really great performing back. I'd have to say probably in the top 10 the past 2 years here in the RFL. You know, size won't really shock you too much, but he's a great running back, man. And very consistent, only 22 years old, 86 overall star. And so he's definitely got a ton of potential, and we're only seeing him in his youth right now. No gain there on the play. That's a good job by the Dreadnoughts defense. Yeah, Monty Manuel, not the biggest of guys at running back, 5'11", 190 pounds. He's got some speed, and that speed helps him run through guys. And what a cut. There goes Manuel again. Man, just so shifty. You get to stop at a drop of a hat on a dime. Just love the way in which he just hit the lane there on that play. Okay, can we get a look at the replay? Why is this cutscene so long, man? I hate seeing it. Here goes another look at the run. You can see him just cuts to the outside. Knew where the hole was going to be, and the minute it opened up, planted his foot in the ground again and just hit it all the way up to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, I formation for Sacramento. Got their receivers lined up to the left side. Throws the bubble out there, and Dariantre Machiavelli not going to get away from Roosevelt Mixon. That's a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. And Frankie J is one of those coaches, he just knew that he was going to have a great secondary after trading and acquiring Trey Sinclair. And, of course, creating this Area 51 defense. Roosevelt Mixon's been a great cornerback for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts since the beginning. And adding these pieces have really bolstered this team to be even better. Here goes a sack on the play. That's going to be Lance McManus. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 19. Huge play by the defense. It's going to trigger next-gen stats here. As he got there in an instant. Got to see what happened. What was the left tackle doing there? Absolutely missed on him. Was he too fast? Not sure. Did not get any protection at all whatsoever for Chumlee. You can see the quickness in which he got there. Terrible job up front. Motion of Manuel out the backfield. 3rd and 19. He's got to throw it. And there goes Jimmy Bean. He's got the connection, but will not have nowhere near enough for a 1st down. 4th and 10. Joey Mack getting a little bit mouthy there on the field with the rookie Bean. That's a great job right there. Nice wrap-up. Didn't have faith in kicking when they were at the 35-yard line. Here at the 36, not going to try this either, as they'll punt this one away. This one angling towards the sidelines, out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And so we'll get a look at this Dreadnoughts offense once again. John Copeland back out onto the field. Had himself a nice first half, and he's just been having himself a fantastic season. It's going to be his only season here in the RFL, that's for sure. 35 years old, just 74 overall. Was signed out of free agency to replace Matt Jones, and he's done everything that Coach Frankie J has asked and more. And I don't even think Frankie J even expected his offense to be this great without Jones. Here goes a shot down the field, and that's going to be incomplete. And Cam Jones unable to locate the football there. Looks like it was underthrown maybe? I didn't think it was. He did have to slow down for it though. So it was underthrown. Here goes John Copeland over the middle. Going to make up for it there to Cam Jones with a connection. Going to be just shy of the 1st down by a yard. On the ground, and Javonte Gilliam cannot break past. Looks like Antonio Griggs and Rich Barnett. That is 4th down. What a stand by the Miners. Usually that's automatic. You know, those short yardage situations, you got Javonte Gilliam. He's the guy to go to. This defensive line of the Sacramento Miners this season has been something special. Not going to be easy to get by those guys. He'll punt this one away straight down the middle of the field. Looks like he's got some blocks. He's got a lane and will be taken down at the 48. This is excellent field position for Sacramento. Great opportunity to take this opportunity to extend this lead. 11-21 is Chumlee, 128 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown. At least he hasn't turned the football over. Doing the best he can against this top-rated pass defense. Here he is, pressured off the edge. Hit as he throws. That's going to be on the money for a first down. Jimmy Bean has been his top guy. And the rookie going off 27 yards to move the chains. That's an on-target money throw from Chumlee. Pressured there from Edmund Whiting. And he puts it right on the numbers. I formation. They'll run. They scored on this play to start the game, and that's not going to happen here with Stanley McQuiston as he'll wrap him up. 2nd and 11. That's a tackle for loss. Jason DePape, they got him in the center there, assuming the captain leadership role, boosting up the team. It's a good job, though, right there by McQuiston. I formation. Here goes a run. Great blocking. First down. Damani Manuel up to 141 yards rushing. He's on pace to break over 200 here again this season. Damani Manuel, well over 1,000 yards rushing now this year. 5 rushing touchdowns. Looking for his 6th possibly. Dreadnoughts defense, they're a solid defense all around. Not only are they praised for good pass defense, their run defense is pretty good right there, and they come up in a big way. Nolan Angelo holding that run with Manuel to just 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Back to Manuel. And the defense shutting it down once again. Short yardage. 3rd and 6. Got a pass into the teeth of this defense. Can they get in the end zone? Chumlee throws. It's going to be caught by Buck Overidge. Touchdown, Miners. What an effort. Buck Overidge with the catch over the middle and finding his way in the end zone for the touchdown. This is just a big guy, man. Could play tight end almost if he wanted to. Big catch, Chumlee with his 2nd touchdown pass of the day. And how about it, man? When you got a target like that, 6'6", 232 pounds. He lives in this area of the field. There goes the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Sacramento Miners have themselves a 2-possession lead over the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. Could be a huge upset win. I believe this win will give them the division heading into week 16. Here goes the return. Ryan Brinkler down at the 23. As if the Miners are able to win this, both teams will be 10-4 heading into week 16. John Copeland, he hasn't had a bad game. He's not had a bad game. 22-35, 227 yards. The one blemish with the interception, but it's been efficient. But he needs points. This offense needs to figure things out. They're rushing 5 here. Nice chop block. Hit as he throws, and that's going to be caught but out of bounds. A lot of targets trying to get it to Jones, but passes have been out of bounds, kind of underthrown at times. Nice strike. Oh, what a hit. Kind of got ran through there, but he punched the football right out. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. John Copeland's got the completion. What a catch by Amari Fort. Huge conversion. Needed that. You can just see the pass rush of the Sacramento Miners defense starting to really make its presence here late in the game, as they usually do. Nice catch in play there. Amari Fort open for a big first down. Ill motion Jones. Play action, looking for something. He'll just throw it there. And he does not get the block he needed there from Buchanan. Some nice tackle, no gain. 2nd and 10. Copeland, another throw over the middle. That's incomplete. That pass rush getting in there quickly. 3rd and 10. Pressure. Down, he's going to go for a sack, and it's going to be recovered by the Miners. Antonio Griggs with the fumble recovery, and it also getting credited with half a sack on the play. I wouldn't give him half a sack on that, but I guess Madden's going to give it to him. But that's going to be Lincoln Matthews and Antonio Griggs. Huge play. Chumlee going to take over here. Ball at the 23-yard line. Over the middle, open is Buck Ulbrich. Stiff arm, he'll get to the 9. 1st and goal. How about the Sacramento Miners? There goes a run, cut up the field. Damani Manuel to the end zone, going to fall just short at the 1-yard line. Miners looking to go up by 3 possessions. I formation, strong to the left side. And they'll make it now strong to the right as they'll motion Wilkerson. They'll run to the right to the end zone. And a great defensive stand there. Still at the 1. Can the Dreadnoughts defense hold? Handoff again. And another stand. Huge 3rd down stand by the Dreadnoughts. 4th and goal. They'll have to settle for 3. That was huge. Could have been a 3-possession ball game there. Had they been able to get in, they're still going to hold it to 2, as the field goal kick's going to put them up by 14. And that's if it's good. Which it should be, because, they're going to go for it. Sacramento Miners are going to go for it here. They want to put the nail in the coffin and drain all the momentum. Can they score? It's going to be incomplete. Huge stand by the Dreadnoughts. Good pressure, good coverage, and that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. RFL fans, you know what to do. Put your 4s up in the chat. It all comes down to this. 28-17 is the score. San Antonio Dreadnoughts going to have possession at the 3-yard line to start the 4th quarter. They'll run it, and it's going to be a safety. Antonio Griggs gets a safety, and that's going to be 2 points for the Miners anyway, and they'll get the football. Wow. Unbelievable play right here. Just can't block Griggs. Runs right through number 76, and they get the ball right back. And this punt going to get fielded at the 30. Parsons to the 37. Excellent field position. And now the Miners can really put it on. Got to take advantage of this opportunity. Chumlee has looked great here today. Huge game for the Miners. Can they hold on? There goes a run, and Manuel will be taken down at the 40. Gain of 3. 8 p.m., guys. Make sure to tune in. It's our final game of the day for Thursday Night Football in the RFL. The Brooklyn Barons will be in London taking on the Monarchs. They are hot, man. 10-3. Who could have expected that? Rob Roby will be calling that once again at 8 p.m. Eastern. But we take you back out to Alamo Field, 2nd and 7, shotgun. Chumlee, pressure, hit as he throws, and they will rule it incomplete. Almost looked like a fumble. And got away with a close one there. And he's got to throw it away again. Good pressure. They'll force the punt. Ooh, took a pretty big hit there. Goes onto the football, gets to the 17, so a few yards on the return. And here's another grand opportunity for the Dreadnoughts. One play at a time. There's more than enough time, and you guys are well within an opportunity to get back in this game. 2 touchdowns will give you the lead. Let's see if this offense can get it done. John Copeland throws, almost intercepted out of the hands of last chance. He had it right there in his lap, but just could not hold on. That would have been crucial. Trying to set up the screen. There goes Demetrius George. Knew they were going to get one off eventually, but that is a clutch tackle. I think he's short. Yep, stopped just short after a big play there by Griffin Whiteside, the free safety coming down, making that. Empty set throw over the middle. There goes George, and an obvious face mask penalty. Terrible tackling technique by Luke Stokes, who's been great today. Not on that play, though. And that's 15 yards tacked on the end of that play. They'll be in Sacramento territory at the 49. Just can't have those mistakes, can't have those penalties happen. Got themselves a pretty okay lead, but it's not comfortable. 1st and 10. That's a great play. Jason DePape, airtight coverage underneath. He's been great. Gilliam going to be motioned out in the backfield. Great receiving running back, so still got to watch out for him. Covered by last chance. To throw over the middle. That's a nice catch. Good coverage. Jones unable to get it up the field afterwards. See, this defense has been pretty solid in takeaways. Got 2 takeaways already here today. Looking for a third if they can get it. 3rd and 6. Over the middle. Great defense. What a play by Anton Burley. And the San Antonio Dreadnoughts are going to go for it. Being aggressive here. Will it pay off? That's going to be caught for a 1st down. Breaks the tackle. Cam Jones to the house for the touchdown. What a play. And with that play, Cam Jones is over 1,000 yards receiving this season. Incredible. Going for it on 4th down in hopes of a first. They get even more. Touchdown here. Look at the big guy destroying Derek Oliveros right off of him. And the speed burst to take it to the house untouched. Touchdown, San Antonio. Extra point will put them within 6. And the kick is good. 30-24. Like I said, no lead is safe in the RFL. It's not over until it's over in the Relocation Football League. Six points away. This is going to put some pressure on Chumlee in this offense. They've got to be able to respond to keep that distance. Dreadnoughts are the home team. They're fired up. And so you do not want to give them any momentum, any more added momentum to what they just got off of that drive. So Chumlee's going to have to be efficient. This offense is going to have to execute. And they're going to have to play like they want to win. Of course they want to win. They got to play like it. They have so far. They've got 11 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in this thing. Can they hold on? Chumlee gets the drag. That's been picking apart this defense all day. He'll get to the 33-yard line. And look at this defense as we talked about. Defense is actually ranked number 1 in the ARC file. They've given up 331 yards today. Go over the middle. That's a 1st down. Andre Machiavelli to the 39. What an ARC South rivalry game this has been. Monty Manuel, 20 carries, 158 rushing yards and a touchdown today. Picks up 4 on that previous play. 2nd and 6. Chum Lee has got the connection in the first down. Buck Ulrich knocked out by Mixon. See where this defense ranks in terms of points allowed per game. Giving up 30. Kind of a little bit uncharacteristic, but the Miners been a solid team. Looking to add on more. Hits the drag again. Jimmy Bean outruns. It's a poor angle taken there by Roosevelt Mixon. And he gets about 7 to 8 extra yards after the catch. 5 catches, 80 yards for the rookie. This has been a great game plan for Sacramento. Just hitting them with the drags, consistently working on the short stuff. Of course, San Antonio does not like to give up anything deep. They play that heavy, and they're getting up quite a bit of big plays off those drags. We'll throw this one away here. Some lead north of 220 yards here today. This defense, oh, good tackle made right there. That's his 2nd tackle for loss. Edmund Whiting bringing up 3rd and 12. As I talked about, Chum Lee over 220 passing. This defense usually holds quarterbacks to just over 200 yards. 203 the average given up per game. So the Miners are doing what they got to do, making the pass game be something not one-dimensional in this game running the football. They're successful both sides right now. They're going to need a big pass play here, though. Chum Lee has got to throw it into the flats. That's going to be dropped right out of his hands, and they'll have to settle for 3 here. This will make it a 2-possession ball game once again. They did not have faith in them kicking it from the 35 earlier. Can he hit it from this distance? Looks like he's got it. It's good. 33-24 is good. No, is the score, excuse me. As a kick is good there. That's a big kick there for the Miners. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to play into the hands of the defense and get into panic mode. Oh, here goes Breckler. Good return to the 30. You never want to be in panic mode. You know, just take it one play at a time. Execute, do what you've been doing. Do not try to be too risky and chance anything to give the team that momentum that they need to close out this game, because you can see the Dreadnoughts are rallying back. Got Copeland talking with his receiver, Cam Jones there. Watch out. Here goes a matchup at the bottom of the screen. Jason DePape's done a pretty good job on Cam Jones. Shot over the middle of the field, wide open. Demetrius, it goes short. Again, a face mask penalty. I'm not sure if it's because he's short or what. These guys just unable to wrap him up properly. And that's going to be the 2nd time a defender gets a whole handful of face masks. As that'll be 15 yards tacked on at the end of the play. And so they'll be all the way in Sacramento territory at the 23-yard line for a 1st down. They're already in field goal range to at least make this a 1-possession ball game again. Oh my goodness, why? Why does this keep happening, man? We're not going to lose the game, but yeah, now I can't get no pictures. Come on, EA. Stop with this, man. Oh my God. I don't know what this is for. I don't know what that's for. Oh, man. That's so annoying. I'm going to be able to hop back in the game, but like, look at this, man. Let me check in. Sign back in and look at this. What's the point of booting me if I can go right back in? This is just crazy, man. I'm not going to have no photos. No photos for this game. I can't get none of that. It's annoying. All right, we'll pick up where we left off here, man. Back to Alamo Field. I had to get my bag for a moment there on that one. That's so annoying, man. I don't know why they keep doing that. But we're back here. At a crucial part in the game. I mean, I'm not going to have nothing but plays from here on out. That's awful. 1st and 10 at the 30. Look at a pass. Shot down the field. And that's intercepted. And this is what I'm talking about with this, because they were just down the field
Bring it!
inside the 30. How did they get back on their own side? So it didn't even save the previous play that happened. And then it throws, oh my goodness, man. That is awful. That is awful. Bell to EA for that, man. Fix this. What are you guys doing, man? 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Sacramento going to run this one to the outside. Big hit stick there by Javonte Ruff. Man, that's just sad to see, man. That's awful. No words. Second and 12, looking to throw, and Chum Lee just barely gets that ball off. That'll be incomplete. 3rd and 12. And hopefully the Dreadnoughts get a stop here. And they will get the stop. So still some clock that was ran off that shouldn't have been. Interception. It shouldn't have happened there for John Copeland. They're moving down the field, and man, completely just changes the mood when something like that happens, man. And they'll get to the 38, man. I know it's not my internet. Somebody could say, like, I don't know, EA person or somebody could say, look, maybe it was your internet cut out. It's not the internet. I'm hardwired, and this always seems to happen. Like, it makes no sense. It was not happening before. It's been happening lately, so that's an issue that needs to be addressed. Definitely don't want to see any of that during the playoffs. But 1st and 10 at the 38. John Copeland on the throw. That's going to be a wide open Malcolm Buchanan. That's another face mask that should have been called. Looked like he got away with it. Buchanan's just lucky and happy to get the first down. You can see right there, refs didn't see it. Just a gentle face mask pull there from Jason DePate. Pressure, throws off his back foot down the field. That's going to be incomplete off the hands. Trying to throw the jump ball up there to KJ. It's good defense by Last Chance, their better cover corner. Pressure. Intercepted going the other way. Anton Burley with the pick. That is going to be the 3rd interception in this one as he'll get to the 47. Wow, what a break on the football by the star linebacker. Look at this. Whoa. He attacked that as if he was a cornerback out there. And that could put the game away. Chum Lee looking, throws over the middle. That's going to be caught. Jimmy Bean for a first down. That's going to put Bean over 100 yards receiving here tonight. That's an absolute strike over the middle of the field. Right to the chest. Play action, looking to throw. That's going out of bounds after taking a hit. High formation run to the outside, and that is going to be a takedown at the 27-yard line. 3rd and 12. Edmund Whiting patrolling the edge. Dreadnoughts really needing a big play here on defense. Sacramento Miners shot down the field. That's going to be way out the back of the end zone there. They'll settle for 3. He's able to knock it from the 31-yard line, so should be able to make this kick. And the kick is good. 36-24. Dreadnoughts now trail by 12. Still a 2-possession game. Not a lot of time left to go. They'll take it from the 1, Ryan Brinkler, to the 21.
Stay loose. Stay loose.
So, I mean, game's not over yet, guys. It's terrible how the momentum had shifted due to that issue. But there still could be a chance here for the Dreadnoughts. That's going to be incomplete as it's not catchable. Four minutes, all 3 timeouts. They got to score fast, though. Got the receivers. It's a nice catch, but they're going to need more. Clock's going to keep running. 3rd and 5. 3 interceptions for John Copeland. And Copeland going to line up here in the gun. Throws. That's going to be overshot. They got no choice but to go for it on 4th down here. And that's going to be incomplete. Incomplete on the pass. And that'll be a turnover on down. Sacramento Miners, after that play, more than likely is going to win this game. Chumlee coming out onto the field, 19 of 38, 244 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Did what he had to do here in this game. Heck of a game by the Sacramento Miners, nonetheless. And Amani Manuel going to have a 1st down to the 16. And I can see the Miners putting up more points here now, and it's just over 3 minutes left to go. Should be nothing but runs up to this point. Trying to set up the screen, cannot exit. As too much traffic there to clear out. 2nd and 10. Trips to the left side. Chumlee looking to pass, throws. That's going to be caught by Buck, who takes pretty good hit stick there from Joey Mack. 3rd and 6. Big guy taking a bit of a shot there. Nice tackle there from Joey Mack, the cornerback out of Miami. Trips to the right side. And before they can snap the football, that's going to be it it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. About to be it for the game. Miners looking to score even more points. And they're going to look to pass for it here. Throws, end zone, touchdown, laser beam to Jimmy Bean. His second receiving touchdown of the day. And that's another dagger in the back of the Dreadnoughts. 3 passing touchdowns for Chum Lee. That was money. The Sacramento Miners going to hang 40 plus, unfortunately. But at the same time, you know, the glitch, even though it was definitely, you got to say, it was definitely bad. No excuses at all for that. Here goes the extra point. That's good. 43-24 is the score. But, I mean, the Miners came here ready to play, guys. You got to say it. More than likely, I believe they would have still won this game. But, you know, you saw that momentum shifting. And, you know, you never know what could have been for the Dreadnoughts. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case here today. Miners did come out here and play outstanding football. And the Dreadnoughts did manage to get the football back, even despite the interception that they shouldn't have had. And they couldn't do anything with it. So the Sacramento Miners, got to give it to them. Played really good here tonight.
Let's go.
A minute and 52 seconds left to go in this ball game, and all the Dreadnoughts are trying to do is get as much points as they can. Copeland. Oh, another face mask penalty. What is going on with these face mask penalties of the Miners? It's another one by Luke Stokes.
What's up, man?
His second one on the day, third for the team. Copeland throws his 4th interception. That is the 3rd pick for Jason DePape tonight. 5 interceptions this season, 3 in this game. Wow. And you're really starting to see at this point the overall play a factor in John Copeland finally. I mean, that's just great defense. And he's rattled, you could definitely tell. 4 interceptions. He came in this game with just 1 out of 3 games, I believe it was, that he's played since filling in. Boy. Gets ugly again. Goes Amani Manuel. Nice run to the outside. First down, reach out. 174 rushing yards. Off of 25 carries. Blocking off the edge from Sacramento has just been outstanding tonight. Another run to the outside. Stiff arm, and he is still on his feet for a gain of 9. 17 yards away from 200 yards. I don't think he'll get it, though. I think that the Miners are just going to run the clock out. Probably one more play can be ran before the clock hits 0. And the only way he gets it is if he gets 17 yards rushing here on this next play. He won't get that. He'll get the first down, but 188 is going to finish with today. Clock hits 0, and that is the game here in San Antonio. A very unfortunate loss for the Dreadnoughts. Could cost them the lead in the ARC South right now. I'm not sure how the tiebreaker is going to work out between the two because they will have the same record. Both teams are now going to sit at 10-4 on the season. But we'll figure that out by next week, I'm sure. But big win by the Miners nonetheless. I mean, other than the glitch, I mean, still for the most of that game, the Miners did what they had to do. They get the big win here, 43-24. John Copeland has a bad game for once here this season. We'll have to see if he can bounce back next week. Tough loss there. Big win for Coach Dunn and the Miners. There's nothing worth going over here, guys, because I have literally no highlights to even recap after that. So all I can do at best, is get a picture of starting from the interception right here. I mean, that's off. So many big plays. It's the second time this has happened in the game, and it's mad annoying, man. Mad annoying. Yay, please fix that. But yeah, that's all I could show you guys and talk to you guys about today with that. Make sure you guys tune in 8 p.m. Eastern. Brooklyn Barons taking on the London Monarchs. Huge game. Just as important as this one is for playoff spotting. Barons trying to win their division, try to stay on top there. And the Monarchs, right now, I believe they are on top of their division, looking to remain on top as well and try to push for a #1 spot in the NRC. I mean, how crazy is that? Rob Roby will be calling that. With that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. I enjoyed calling this game. Sorry about that, even though it's not my fault. Appreciate you guys tuning in, still sticking it out, watching this one. Miners get it done, 43-24. See you guys at the next game. Peace.